Hi, this is an unusual review. This is actually a follow-up review on my unboxing last week. I unboxed a Montale Paris perfume, which was the chocolate greedy. So since I'm in the kitchen right now, I just got, whatever I could grab that smells like the chocolate greedy, or whatever I have here in the kitchen that smells like chocolate. Okay, so here we go. This is a little bit funny, but I am not so good at describing, so I think you could picture it once you see what I have right now. Okay, so I bought the Montale Paris 3.4 fluid ounces from notino.com last week, and I unboxed it with my son, and that was really funny because I really didn't know how to open it. I didn't know how to open the pin, and so the top bit broke. But anyway, I have been using it non-stop since I got it, and mind you, not just me, but my sons are also using it. My 12-year-old son had 2 sprays when he went to school, and when he got back, he said that all the people in, everybody that he met or he got close to was asking him, "What was that? It's so delicious. That you?" And he said that probably 6 people complimented him because of the nice scent, and he told them, "Oh, that's my mom's. It's actually my mom's chocolate perfume." Okay, so there you go. This is my first chocolate perfume so far. Okay, so here it is. So this is the box. It's actually an eau de parfum, and it's 3.4 or 100 ml fluid ounces. And this is the travel case. It's like your eyeglass pouch. And this is the box itself. Okay, so I put it, this is just so nice because, when I saw this is actually a cookie box, and I just put bits and pieces of the chocolates that were left over from Christmas, like Lind. It's just, I love chocolates, okay? So, that's why I have difficulty losing weight, because I have a sweet tooth. I love anything that's chocolate, from chocolate flavored drinks. Here we go. That's my breakfast essential. To chocolate powder, cocoa powder. And I actually ate like 4 of them already. So I had 10 or 15 to begin with. But this is my husband's. He likes the chili Lind chocolate, but I love the hazelnut and the milk. The silk is smooth. Okay, so, and I also have some leftover bars here, and of course Nutella. Okay, you may be wondering, why is Nutella there? Because when you read the base notes of Pure Montale, it actually only has vanilla, orange. There were only 5 or 6 ingredients there, and cocoa. Yeah. So why did I include Nutella? Because it does smell a bit, a small whiff, like it smells Nutella-ish. If you know what I mean. It doesn't have any almonds, but for some reason, it just smells delicious, and there's this Nutella smell to it, and I cannot just ignore that. Although it doesn't have almond stated as one of its ingredients, it still does smell like Nutella. Okay, so you may be wondering why I have a lot of Nutella. Because my kids love it, and I spoon it myself and eat it. I've been spooning this earlier, but I just did not include it because I've already opened it. Okay, so here we go. So here is the box itself. I mean the thing itself. Okay, let me evaluate this perfume. Presentation box is relatively decent. It's okay. I like the fact that they come with a pouch for protection, and for, you know, when you travel, at least, you know, you can put it there, but still it doesn't, you know, completely, you know, protect the liquid inside, if you know what I mean. It's too big. But when I saw this, I was like, how can this be 3.4 fluid ounces? Well, it's just so light. And of course, you know me, my hubby calls me a technotard because I know nothing about, you know, I'm technically challenged, and I also have problems with things like this. So he had to show me. He actually weighed this. We have a very, very accurate vintage weighing scale, and this was, I think when he weighed it, it was 4 point something fluid ounces. So the contents would have been accurately being 3.3 fluid ounces. Okay, so he told me, of course, because I always compare it to my Jo Malone. It's like 3.4 ounces, the big bottles that I have, and of course the bottles are glass and they're really, really chunky. Okay, so here we go. I'm not really impressed with the bottle itself because it looked like, you know, a vintage thermos. This is what we use back home. I think we still have some of these, but they're very durable though. They're like tin cans. It's just so chippy to me. You know, the presentation, the bottle, I don't know. That's the only thing. That's the only bad thing that I can say about this is the bottle itself. It's the aluminum bottle. It looks like thermos to me. And when my 12-year-old child came home from school and he saw this lying on the floor, he was like, "Mama, is that a pepper spray or is that something?" I said, no. He thought it was like a canister or something. I said, no, it's a chocolate greedy perfume. Okay, sorry for the flash. And when I opened this, when I did unbox this, I tried to yank this because I didn't know how to open it. Until now, I still have difficulty, and only to find out that my husband was asking me, "You must have taken the exam to go on board the ship," because of course I used to work on the ship before for 5 years, and before you go on the ship you always have to go through this seminar. They call it SOLAS back home, where you would be taught how to remove the pin of, you know, an extinguisher. It's like a fire extinguisher. It was telling me that. Okay, so until now I still have you know, difficulty, and of course, okay, see, until now. So just a minute, let me just open this myself. I still have a difficulty. Oh shoot, see, and this one just popped when I opened this last week. So it's really like this, so I really have to put it back. When I opened this last week, this one popped already. So that's the only problem, especially for people who have who is, you know, who's just as uncoordinated as I am. That this is not the ideal one for you. Other than that, everything is good. Okay, let me I think I've been rambling on and on. Okay, so some of you might get upset because I don't get to the point, but you see what you see in here. Everything in here, that's the smell to me. Okay, so when you first spray it, at some point it did make me sneeze, but then a few seconds later, you know, the smell just develops into a chocolate. You know, I don't get any smell here at all besides chocolate. Just chocolate, and which is true to its name, chocolate really, and that's what I want. I don't smell any orange here. Maybe a bit of vanilla because it's a bit sweet. I'm sorry for the noise. I'm actually doing laundry. And I wear this non-stop, especially when I go to bed, and it does on my skin. It's not that it doesn't stay that long because I think I have my skin is like that. It's up the perfume. It doesn't smell long. I mean, it doesn't stay long. But on my clothes, on my pillows, and everything else, they could smell me. I actually wore this to the gym, and that gym instructor was like, something smells here of chocolate or cookie or something. I said, oh, that's me. So he asked me what it was. So I showed him the picture. This is Montale, Paris. You can get a nice, you have to look for the nicest or the cheapest one online. And yeah, so he asked what it is, and he said, okay, so here it is. So he said he's going to get it for his girlfriend and for himself, because I told him this is a unisex one. Okay, so of all the chocolates here that you see, the closest smell that I would compare this to is cocoa powder. A cocoa powder, or Nesquik, or Swiss Miss, whatever you call it. It's like the powder itself. It's a bit powdery, but it's a good powder. It's just so scrumptious. You just want to eat it or lick it or something. It's just really very, very addicting. And so this is the powder that this is the smell that is closest to. And of course, bits and pieces of chocolates, a bit nutty. It's not nutty, but I smell something sweet. And you know, when you open a Nutella, the smell is just like that, but it is more on the cocoa powder, which is, I like cocoa powder, but my ideal chocolate perfume would be the one that would really, really smell like black chocolate. When you open the bar of chocolate and you could just smell it. It's like my husband bought me the biggest size. I think it's 5 kilograms, the biggest size of the Hershey bar last Christmas. And that's the smell. Even if it was under the tree, you know, that you could still smell it. Okay, so yeah, so what do we have here? White chocolates, dark chocolates. It's just about chocolates. I think my son did this. Okay. and yeah, I love Lindt chocolate. I used to love white chocolate, but then at some point I don't know, I don't like it anymore. I just love the creamy chocolate and the one with fruits as well, fruits and nuts. And I also like Cadbury. I love Cadbury. So every time he goes to England, he would buy me the biggest Cadbury bar. I think, was it 1 kilo? No, the biggest one, the biggest size like this. And I would chop it off and give some to my neighbors and friends. So it's like when you open this powder, the smell coming out of this, or from your cocoa powder, that's exactly what you're gonna get. And I think I've used up a lot already. I even sprayed this on my son's suit, because he was awarded like Student of the Month, and the ceremonies actually was held at the police station over here. So he was awarded for good behavior. So I sprayed this on him, and he just loves it. That's my other son, my 10-year-old son. But my 12-year-old son is actually lusting over this. So it's not just something that I enjoy, but it's what my kids enjoy at the same time. And my husband actually has another comparison to this. The crunched up, of course you know that, Cocoa Puffs or cereal, the cocoa cereal, the leftover, or I call it the remnants, the bits at the bottom of it. That's it. He says, you smell like Cocoa Puffs or cocoa cereal or something. So he says it's Cocoa Puffs, and he just loves smelling it. And I love this. So I will be purchasing this again. I think it's just been a week, and I feel like it's almost empty. Can you believe that? And I just ordered the Intense Cafe. So I hope I'd like that. Otherwise, I'll give it to my my husband. He doesn't wear any perfume, but maybe this one, maybe he'll be encouraged to wear it. And the problem is, it's always summer here in Florida. Well, it's been cold lately, but that cold snap will, it's not gonna be here again. So I hope, it will come back. But anyway, so here it is. So I just love this, and I plan to get the Mancera chocolate, pink roses, or velvet, but I'm not sure which one. So if you could help me out, help me decide on that, which one is more chocolatey. I want the chocolate. That's what I'm paying for, is a chocolate gritty, so that's what I want. So Montale did a great job. This is my first Montale, and I am really happy and very impressed. And this is our family perfume. Okay, so everybody in my family is wearing it. Although when I went to TJ Maxx the other day, I saw a nut chocolate by Masaki or Maka. It was only $18 for the big bottle. I tried it on, and it just smelled so artificial, and I don't know, maybe they call it the synthetic smell or alcohol smell. I don't know, I didn't like it, but I think that's what I'm going to buy for my kids. Okay, so because they also like my Francis Cardigan Baccarat 540. I said, no, you're not gonna have that. That's very expensive. That's ultra expensive. So they're not gonna have that. So okay, so there you go. I'm very happy about this Montale, and yeah, I'm gonna be stocking up on this. So I just have to wait for a price drop. So this was I think this is priced at $160 or $170, but if you get it at Notino or fragrance.net, it would be over just $100, $120 or something. So wherever you get it, you try to get the cheapest, or the wherever you can get the cheapest, of course, the cheapest perfume. That's where you go. Okay, all right, bye.